Gamers, we've just watched Stormgate gameplay, and we're a little bit late to the start of these series. So if you are not aware, we had top 8 players for EGC Classic. Marine Lord finished first in round robin. I finished second. Luciferon, I think, finished third. Vortex fourth. Then we had PoppyPaw, Wham, B, and Demu. PoppyPaw beat Demu 3-0. Then B beat Wham 3-2. And now the round of 6 matches are going to be Luciferon versus PoppyPaw. And then after this, we're also going to watch Vortex versus B. So the games are already ongoing. So I'm going to be loaded. They're playing right now, but they have finished this game, for example. So I'm going to be speeding through some replays. If the series are 4 hours, I'm not going to watch ×1. I just kind of want to see what happened and what's going on and so on and so forth. With that being said, this is game 1. We got a weird matchup to start the things off, by the way. Mongols for Luciferon on, what is this, Dry Arabia. Very weird. Why is that weird? Well, I haven't seen Luciferon, or anyone for that matter, play Mongols in a very, very long time. So, like maybe on some specialized maps or something, but not on like just a straight up map like Dry Arabia. And we do see a tower rush. Can he attack that mill? Maybe. He can attack that mill, I think, because torches have range, a little bit of range. And he is tower rushing the berries, which you don't really want to tower rush gold of Delhi. So this used to be a thing back in a day where Delhi was going for the gold. So you would tower rush the gold so they can't make more prelates. But now you only really make 1 prelate. So you don't actually need to tower rush their gold, because he's already done with the gold. Yeah, he's making a 2nd prelate. And now we do see villagers fighting. And that's not going to be a good response. I'm not entirely sure why he's even fighting this. He can just move away. Uh-oh, villager stuck. Uh-oh, 1 villager down. The tower's still gonna go up though, so I don't know. This kind of feels like a complete waste from PoppyPaw. 2 villagers down. Scout down. This is rough. This is pretty rough, because he has deer here and he has sheep still. And the tower goes up. So this is oh, there's more sheep here. I don't know why he defended that so hard. I really don't get it. He could have just chilled and now he could have just made stables archer range and then just get the tower down. A bit of an oopsie doopsie. I mean, sometimes you like make wrong decisions. Like, I don't know how much he's played against Mongol recently in this matchup. Like, I don't remember when it was the last time I played. I played the Delhi versus what's it called? Delhi versus Mongols, to be honest. So I'm not sure. Not sure. And now Luciferon is going for traders. And the trade posts are pretty bad, let's be honest. These are like, you know, the worst case you can get on Dry Arabia, which is the trade posts that spawn like almost on the middle of the map. But the start has been so bad for Delhi that it might work out. And he's actually going for siege engineering first, which is another interesting thing, because you can just make horsemen and bust this with horsemen. But I guess it's safer, right? The traders are coming. How many traders does he have? 2, 3. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of gold. So usually the Delhi would already be pressuring the trade, but because he took so much damage and he had so much idle time, the trades are gonna go through. And Luciferon can actually age up super fast if he wanted to. But I don't think he will. I think he's going to commit more to feudal and just making units and stuff. Because what you can also do as Luciferon is just commit to defending this tower right here. And try to prevent the double berry patch, because that'd be pretty good, right? 9:30, we see no, what are they called? No sacred sites being taken, which again, not good for Delhi and Mongolist trade, so it's like double bad. Now, Delhi archers do have attack speed, so if they trade, which they are, the Delhi archers will obviously do a lot better, except when Khan arrow goes through. And now Delhi's army is a lot stronger. He has no scouts, by the way, so he's gonna entering this stealth forest completely blind and takes a really bad engage here. Like, that was not a good engage for him at all. Mongol already has both upgrades, by the way. Delhi only has +1 armor, so his archers are doing way less damage. And he's trying to get to sacred sides way too quickly before he has enough units. So overall, I think this is looking pretty grim. Also the fact, does he even know? I don't think he even knows there's trade. I mean, he can probably assume it, but you definitely need to go horseman against trade. You cannot let the trade happen, so... yeah, I think Luciferon right now, like, the whole plan can be to just deny these berries and deny this food, and Delhi's gonna lose. Now we do see 43 archers. Now there's a funny thing with archers that have attack speed. If you actually reach critical mass, you can just go pure archer, even against horsemen, but there's a step readout, so this is looking pretty bad for Delhi, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that whole game pretty much ended at the, like, at this level. If you pull workers like that and you don't do anything with it, it's pretty bad. And you saw how bad it was. Because technically you might say like, oh, but he didn't take much. He took like 2 worker damage, right? But that's a lot. And also the idle time. I'm just putting the screen like that so you guys can see what happened. English versus French on wetlands. So man-at-arm, PoppyPaw is playing French, Luciferon is playing English, 2 men-at-arms even. El Clasico, yeah. Okay, man-at-arms arriving, boom, boom, boom. Does he have enough gold? He does, and he's gonna go chop a little extra for a knight, I would assume? Or he's making a mining camp, that's kinda... That was bold. Alright. I honestly think that French is a lot better in this matchup and on this map. It's kind of weird because you would think that English is better because of men-at-arms, but I think French is a lot better. Because French can actually harass the shoreline fish and stuff a lot easier than English can, because you have infantry. And Luciferon seems to be, yeah, going for second TC. And PoppyPaw, he's got a lot on wood. He's got 9 on wood, but he's got a lot on food as well. And now we see the stone coming. No wheelbarrow, by the way, for either, which kind of pains me, because on this map, you are moving around a lot for your resources. Like every time you want to move for shoreline fish, you gotta move and stuff. So the fact that you don't have wheelbarrow, your stuff just moves so extremely slowly. Second TC, all right, could have maybe gone here. It is a bit riskier because it's more forward. And now there's a lot of units. Only 5 spearmen, but there's 5 archers already. And this is what I mean. Like, French can put so much pressure a lot easier because of knights. Like you can just rotate around, and English can't really do the same. Like if you move out on the map, you're very committed. Second TC here as well. And right now, we just see, I think both guys are just making units right now. We're gonna speed up. Again, guys, these are best of 5 series, so I'm not gonna like watch ×1. Because I might be uploading these on YouTube, so I don't wanna upload like a 3-hour match. Right now, they're both just passing units. It seems like they're both going to be staying in feudal. 800 wood for Luciferon. That is way too much. That's pretty serious miss macro at this point. Like, this is so early in the game to have 800 wood. He did use it. I'm not sure what, but he did use it. Another barracks coming. Oh, and there it is. And the cracks begin to show. See, like, you're forced to do these big walls, and there's more idle time, no wheelbarrow. He's going for a man-at-arm upgrade? He's actually producing some men-at-arms. That's kind of interesting. Because men-at-arms are not usually what you want against French, because the knights just mowed him down super fast. And now French, oh, he's got the boar here, he's got the deer, he's aging up. And Luciferon fully committed to a feudal, and PoppyPaw is aging up. Now this is, like, risky in a way, because you're aging up, he knows he's getting pushed and he's still committing units, which, if he manages to defend and then he gets some damage done, is obviously really good. But if you commit like that and then you don't have enough units, you end up just kind of dying. Okay, he goes for knights immediately. Okay, he's got some more knights. There's not enough spearmen here. Like, these spearmen are gonna die for sure. Yeah, and now the knights are about to get their upgrade. Boom, veteran knights. And that should be a cleanup. Might not be the cleanest cleanup, but I think it should be a cleanup. Should maybe try to repair the TC. Oh, he might let it die, actually. Oh, okay. Doing good amount of damage now. And Luciferon is just fully committing. Like, he's just pumping units non-stop. No royal bloodlines. Where's his blacksmith? Oh, it's right here. Okay, he is getting +2 ranged armor. Okay, this is kind of looking scary now, I think. He didn't have workers in TC from the start. He had like 2 workers for a long time. I feel like if he maybe put 10 workers immediately, that TC would help so much with damage. And now, if this gets found, this goes like really bad, because that's his whole food income right now, basically. Yeah, he has no more food. And Lucifer is just full committing, which I find a bit surprising, because killing a TC, like, he should know that this is really good for him. Oh, that's a lot of idle liquor. Oh, that's a lot of idle liquor. His food is gonna drop now. I'm a bit surprised that he just didn't transition. After he killed the TC, he could have made a tower and just rammed these couple of buildings. Maybe like poked around, and that's kind of it. While transitioning. But now he committed quite a bit, but didn't manage to deny any economy. Like, he didn't stop the gold mining, he didn't stop the food income on this side. So now, all of a sudden, he has to defend against castle units. And if these guys get to his base, like these knights get into his base, it might be really, really bad. Because, yeah, this is a shit ton of knights. The royal bloodline's getting researched. Yeah, so now, look at the food per minute, by the way, for Luciferon. And it's been like this for a while, because all these workers were building farms. He's trying to build more, but that's a pretty late transition. I'm surprised that he's not gathering on these. Maybe he doesn't want to risk it. But yeah, if he transitioned to farms a bit earlier, he would have been cruising in the castle right now. So you can kind of see how he did a lot of damage, but now he's, you know, not doing the greatest, I guess. But he's getting white tower. Don't really like this spot. I think here maybe would be better, protecting 2 golds and kind of protecting this one. That's so many knights. So many knights running around. Where are his archers? Does he not have archers? Oh my god, he's going pure knight. What the fuck? Low. PoppyPaw loves fucking knights. He actually is one of those players who just makes so many knights. Even when you shouldn't, he's just like, I'm gonna make full knights and see what happens. Because now this is pretty rough. If Luciferon upgrades his spearman, which he is immediately, and goes crossbows, that's gonna be a pretty rough one. And I feel like now as Luciferon, you're probably PoppyPaw, sorry, you're probably relying on like a massive run by in order to do some damage. Oh, he's going mangonels. This is a weird style. A very weird style. Oh my god, and Lucifer got 51 spearmen? This game is wild. Is he gonna get like the fattest mangonel shots? Because Luciferon's army should beat him, I feel like. Not I feel like, pretty sure should beat him. Unless he gets like the sickest mangonel shots. Which he might be getting. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Not the craziest damage. Oh, workers. How the fuck is this working? He has crossbows as well. Are knights OP? Kappa. This is so weird. Like I feel like this should not work, but it's working. Now the one unfortunate thing for Luciferon here, his gold spawn in the middle of the map. This is Luciferon's gold, big gold, and PoppyPaw's big gold is kind of tucked to the side. Neither player is getting relics, by the way. No. Oh, that's yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, neither player is getting any relics, which is pretty bad, because that's a lot of gold per minute missed out on. The army supply, it's looking pretty bad for PoppyPaw. 85 versus 27. The workers are looking equal. And the food is already established for Luciferon. PoppyPaw, not so much. Oh my god, look at his food per minute. It's like dead. It'd be funny if Poppy just goes for like... just... Okay, he is going for mass siege. I was gonna say it'd be pretty funny if he just goes for mass siege and just stops making units. And that's what might happen, actually. Oh, he's got boiling oil. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god. I think he got 2 ticks of boiling oil there. Oh, that's bad. I mean, that's game over, maybe. What is it? Okay, what is the count? 1 Springled versus 9? This is one of the funniest losses that are about to happen that I've seen in a while. Because PoppyPaw went pure knight into pure siege, and he actually, he's not even producing knights anymore. Like, I think he's just using food to produce villagers, and he might produce a knight here and there, but he kind of gave up. Like you can see, there's no farms anywhere. 13 workers and food, 40 on wood. And I don't think Luciferon is really realizing this, because you can see he's making units, right? Which is great, but they're not doing anything because you cannot engage under boiling oil, and there are 4 mangonels fighting against you. Yeah, he's making more barracks. If I'm PoppyPaw, I make another keep, like here, and then I push the landmarks. I don't know if that's what he's gonna do, but that's what I would do. If you're in this position already. Oh, he's got Berkshire. This game's fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, now he should rush out Springled upgrade. Like, that should be his #1 thing. Did he lose a Siege Workshop? Or maybe he never had any. Yeah, I don't think he had a Siege Workshop. He needs this immediately. Yeah, he's getting it. There's a keep. This is just way too much siege, dude. 11-7-4. I feel like Luciferon can win though. He just needs to micro these Springles a lot. Like, he's got the range. 8 mangonels. Yeah, I mean, that's a good micro. Oh, he lost one though. Now, Luciferon is gonna run out of gold, but I don't think that's an issue. Because he has the farm upgrade, right? Yeah, he's got the farm upgrade. He just needs to produce Springles, honestly, to hold this. He doesn't need anything else. Oh, but hold up. PoppyPaw, I think, just bought a lot of food. Yeah, PoppyPaw just bought a lot of food to age up. I like that. College of Artillery. Oh my god, he just sniped like 4 mangoes there. This is definitely one of the weirdest games that I've seen. Especially on wetlands out of all maps. And by the way, 1 relic was taken this whole game. I mean, did he get the upgrade? 12 tiles? What is the tile? Okay, he got the upgrade. Like, Luciferon could have also like ran around with his units, because the units are not defending anything. There's not that many knights. That's a wild game. Campfire? Oh my god. No. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't think Luciferon is a siege type player, right? I don't think he's very experienced in these kinds of situations either. So yeah, you don't want to run by his PoppyPaw because you're winning the siege war. So why would you run by? You can just chill there. Alright, that was an interesting game. Let me check the next game. It's going to be on High View, and it's going to be Rus versus Holy Roman Empire. Give me a second. And we're launching into game number 3. It's 1-1 right now. And we got Rus versus HRA. I think this is really a good matchup for Rus. I think it's pretty hard for HRE to win this in general. Did he go one scout? Yeah, one scout. Only one scout. Kind of monk ass, actually. He's gonna have a lot of bounty. He didn't even kill these. He lost these deer. I feel like this is giving Rus way too much like time to do whatever the fuck they want. But okay, chat, how much bounty? Okay, the bounty hunting is not really done yet. Oh yeah, it's not done. I'm gonna guess 375. $420, bruh. I was gonna say 400, but I was like, okay, that's too much. 420 bounty. Like, that is... Like, technically, if the opponent gets to 250, it doesn't matter if they got 250 or 300. But 400 is like... makes a huge difference. You see this double broadaxe that he got and this knight? Well, if he got 300... he wouldn't be able to make a knight and double broadaxe. So it makes a big difference. That's before a boar. Yeah. Like, it makes a huge difference. Now, the one good thing about this for PoppyPaw is he did like vacuum a couple of deer here. So at least he got some outside food. So that's nice. And now he seems to be wanting to go for castle. Yeah, he got a lot of stone as well to upgrade the outpost. I don't think this is necessarily needed. And Luciferon is actually just going for it. No second TC for Luciferon. He's just gonna go for it. No blacksmith. He's got a little hunting cabin here. And PoppyPaw has stables, and he's got barracks and another stables coming up. He's got 500 gold, so he can almost age up. He can probably get wheelbarrow because he's not gonna have enough food to age up, right? So you might as well just go wheelbarrow. And his food count is looking pretty bad right now. He's making with 3 workers, which is not efficient. And he's making 3 workers here. Like, this is a lot of idle time. 6 workers building 2 buildings. And Luciferon just comes and yoinks his deer, because why not? And now the second stable is going to be idle. Should have probably made 2 farms instead of this stable. He's going to try to do some harassment. The thing is with Luciferon can wait is just for him to like push out of the wood until here, and then he can attack it freely, right? Or you can just ram this, right? But there's a couple of options for him. There's 2 idle horsemen. Okay, he's got him. Now, can he defend this? No +1 armor. But no +1 attack for Luciferon either. So I guess that's okay. The gremlins come out and... no. 11 minutes, still no castle. That's pretty late. Because he's kind of made units, but he didn't make enough units to beat Luciferon's army. And yeah, this is looking pretty grim. Pretty grim. Alright. That was game number 3, and now Luciferon is leading 2-1. We're gonna go into the 4th game. on Hillandale, and we're gonna have Acid and Deli. What went wrong there? What did he lose so hard? Well, he didn't really commit to anything. Like, you either gotta commit full on units, or you gotta commit full on 2TC or Castle Rush. He kind of did like, I'm gonna do a castle, kind of, but not really. I don't know. Beastyqt tries hide icon, not realizing it's already on screen in profile. Oh. Check tablet. Oh, whatever. I actually never look for games there, so for me it's like, yeah. So, Deli versus Abbasid, I think Deli is really strong against Abbasid. Really strong on any map. Now, Hillandale, I don't think it changes at all, to be honest. Like, I don't think I'm like, ooh, but on Hillandale, Abbasid is good on, you know, it's like, same thing. So, this is a pretty rough matchup, because even if you go 2TC Abbasid, Deli can just produce so many units so early on and put pressure on you. And on Hillandale, usually you have like one berry patch, one deer pack right here, and then you have another berry patch, which is, I think, this one, supposedly. It's like in your base. And then after that, all the foods are outside of your base. So the walls right here kind of work against you, because potentially he could make a second TC here, but that's so far from your main base, and it's going to get ramp pushed so easily. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a bad matchup for Abbasid, I would say. At least in the current patch, in the current meta. And I would probably say in the next patch as well, because Deli's getting Gauzy Raiders. And, well, Abbasid is getting Ghulams, but they're only in Castle, so. What map is this? This is Hillandale. Okay, military wing. Now this is another thing, like in this matchup, right? He went military wing, and usually when you play against like French or Rus or HRE, you can put some pressure, right? You can attack their gold, their stone, but Deli only gets wood and sheep, so you can't even pressure anything. So it's kind of like you just walk there and you walk back. And now it's like, as Abbasid, you want to get a second TC, but Deli is like full pumping the units already. Maybe not full pumping, but he's making archers, right? And he's seeing like, okay, there's no stable, right? Now he sees there's a stable, so he knows he can just push with the archers. And this is a bit of a monka, yeah, that's, you know. I mean, this is already a disaster. Yeah, this is already a pretty big disaster, I think. Like getting your TC cancelled, I mean, that's fine, because it's like he didn't lose any resources, but he lost like running time all the way down and back. And now when you're supposed to push sacred sites, you're actually, you got no units actually. You got 0 units, guys. He has got 0 units. And now the sacred sites are being captured. Well, one is. I don't know where the other one is. Huh. Why didn't he send the second scholar to cap the bottom one? He might have thought that Abbasid has like units or something. But he's funny because he's got no units. Like, he's so far ahead right now. Look at this. He's walling this so he doesn't get decapped. He's literally playing against 8 archers. Wow. So the winner of this series, by the way, is playing against Marine Lord in round of 8. Or round of 4, sorry. I thought about round of 4 and I still said round of 8. All right, here we go. So this is like one of those where even if Abbasid now pushes him back, which is a big question mark, right? Delhi can literally just stop making units and age up to castle while having 3 sacred sites. So it's a pretty rough battle, I feel like, from here on out. No upgrades on Abbasid's side. Delhi's got 4 eco. He's got 1 eco. 4 eco and +1 attack. He doesn't even have the boot camp, by the way, I just realized. Because he doesn't have resources for it. And he's trying to mine gold. But yeah, he's just getting pushed off of it constantly. And damn. Compound defender is coming right up. And he didn't start the upgrade, so there's that going for Puppy, but yeah, the men-at-arm double scholar inside printing has started. And that's looking pretty rough. He's just trading right now because the men-at-arms are coming, and even though these men-at-arms will die, he knows that the food is about to run out for Abbasid, for Puppy. And then once that happens, you know, where are you gonna get food? Because Luciferon is about to do this also. There's the Lancers, more men-at-arms. He's going farms. Oof. And these are not even economic wing farms, these are just farms. He's making a lot of camels, which, you know, can deal with men-at-arms somewhat. But I think this is just going to be like a losing battle. He kind of defends, okay. He decapped actually as well. Okay. Camels showing up. But he actually can't age up because this gold is forward. Which is kind of funny. Because he can't even get... Look, he doesn't even have +1 ranged armor. He doesn't have double broadaxe, nothing. Oh my god, stop. I mean, guys, that's pretty rough. Clean. So now, that means PoppyPaw just PoppyPaw lost to Luciferon, and Luciferon will advance to round 4 to play against M-Lord himself. Amazing. Now that's going to be a round of 4 for one side of the bracket, aka the semifinals. The other semifinals, we're about to find out. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's jump into the second one immediately for the gamers on Twitch.